Alright, do I actually need to say my name? I feel like everyone should know my name by now. Alright, my name's Josh. Nice to meet you. This is my Genius Hour project, and I'm going to be talking about people and their self-perception or their low self-esteem and how we can hopefully fix that or lessen that. So, what are the causes and consequences of self-loathing, of insecurity, and how can we change people's self-perspective? Well, first of all, we should know what self-esteem really is. Self-esteem is confidence in one's own worth and in their abilities, or just self-respect. And low self-esteem is basically the opposite, so no confidence in your worth or your abilities, and no self-respect. Now, people's beliefs, what they think about themselves, it all seems like plain facts. In reality, they're just an opinion that usually and mostly others put onto them. And that's through both words and actions. The thing is, you don't see it as an opinion, you see it as just a fact, and you believe it to be one. For an example, in the gym, if your team always picks you last, that tells you, or gives you the impression at least, that people don't think you're athletic, or people just don't like you, maybe. And these people's thoughts turn into your thoughts. You start to think badly about yourself, and you start to think that nobody likes you, at least in this case. There's a saying that we are a mirror of the judgments made by others. I find that that's stupidly true. What I think is we should believe that we could be what we want ourselves to be, what we see ourselves to be. Now, what we, or at least I want, is to eliminate or at least lessen the negative and pessimistic thoughts that people have. So I've come up with and searched for online a few ideas or ways, if you will, to lessen, maybe not completely get rid of, but at least help against this sort of problem. First of all, everyone makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect is a really important saying that I believe works great for this. Nobody is or ever will be perfect. Everyone makes mistakes and everyone has things that they just aren't the best at. And we need to accept that, and we need to accept who we are. This means we have to set up better, more realistic goals and let go but not forget about being perfect, because you still want to aim for the best that you can. Self-acceptance to me also means to be on your own side, have your own opinion. And although it means all of this, it doesn't mean to just completely forgive yourself and accept every mistake that you make. Or it doesn't mean that you can just throw away the idea of self-improvement. Next is a way of gaining self-esteem through your actions or your achievements. And you don't want it to completely depend on your achievements or actions, but you want it to at least help a little bit. Living with this assistance acts as a way to boost your self-esteem and tell whether or not you're living life how you desire to, if you think you're living it to its potential. The last one, it may seem not to be that much important or that related to this, but it really is. And it's to stay yourself, it's to not be fake. You gotta be real. You can't be a mannequin. You can't be plastic. Okay, sorry, let me do this. You don't want to be a plastic mannequin showing off what other people want to see on you. You have to stop any acts, any pretenses, and be yourself. As hard as it seems, a lot of people don't even realize that they're doing this. If you are doing it and you realize that and you stop it, you should feel much better. Living without these pretenses gives a big feeling of freedom and not having to put on an act all the time. And you can live life with less restrictions. Like I've said a few times, this may not completely end or get rid of any lingering low self-esteem, but it should help, if only a little bit, against it. And remember, a large percentage of these thoughts come from others' beliefs, not yours. Accept yourself, be proud of yourself, and stay yourself. Thanks.